She said I'm not romantic, so I dumped her in a poem. Be me. 27yo female. Advertising copywriter by day. Moonlight as amateur poet because lol rent isn't going to pay itself. Live in a shoebox apartment with a view of someone else's fire escape. City never sleeps. Me neither. Monday morning. Wake up to 4 Slack notifications, 1 existential dread. Step over 2 dirty mugs and an unopened birthday card from my mom. Boss wants zesty copy for laundry detergent. TF is zest besides the only thing missing from my life. Phone vibrates. Liam again. Boyfriend but not quite soulmate. Sends hearts puppy gifts lyric quotes at 8 a.m. Me morning. Him did you dream about me? Me dreamt about missing the subway again. Romance JPG. Already been told I'm not romantic before. X you don't know how to love. Best friend, maybe you're just demoromantic and need to learn your love language. Me, pretty sure my love language is not dying of capitalism. Office 10 a.m. Coworker Caitlin sips $7 oat latte. Pokes at my Bumble notifications. She, when are you going to come to trivia night and meet someone who actually likes you? Me, maybe never. Her, you're such an ice queen. Smile.gif. Text from Liam. Roses being delivered. Florist calls me ma'am. Flowers go in a chipped mug. Feel slightly guilty for not feeling anything more than nice. Caitlin squeals, Instagrams them before I can object. Caption blessed loved. Me caption trapped. Lunch break scroll Twitter. Everyone's fake boyfriend writes poems, bakes sourdough, runs marathons. My DMs, ex from college like my IG story. No caption, just eyes. Delete. At 3 p.m. I'm told my script for a toothpaste ad doesn't sparkle enough. Intern says my ringtone is depressing. Boss says to think more like Emily Dickinson but alive. Jokes on him, she's more alive than me most days. Go home. Rainy walk, groceries balanced on bruised shin. News billboard, singles outnumber married for first time ever. Validating cheers wet feet. Evening Liam calls. Miss you. Me watching Netflix muting my end of the call. He asks if I want to go to that rooftop jazz place this weekend. Say I'm busy with deadliness. He says it's deadline not deadliness. I say that's debatable. Sigh. Order takeout. Ignore calls from mom. She leaves voicemail, why don't you let a man take care of you, sweet Bia? Remember her crying in the kitchen when I was 10. Remember her saying cry into your pillow, not into his arms. Monumental stuff for a career girl. Best friend texts. How sniffing those roses, lol. Me smells like discount supermarket. Her, has he written you a song yet? Me, no, but he keeps sending me love poems he finds online. Her, likes his romance outsourced. Me, same tbh. Her, don't you write poems? Me, only for rent, never for men. Her, iconic queen. Drink wine alone. Write an angry haiku about commitment. Wake up next morning to sticky note on mirror. Liam must have left it. You are my sunrise. My brain only up this early because of alarm. Should feel something. Feel itchy, annoyed, missing something but not missing him. Afternoon meeting. Cute new guy in accounts. Calls me a bit intimidating in a good way. Optional flirting protocol enacted. He wanna grab a drink sometime. Me, drinks are for poets who already made rent. He laughs, shrugs, walks away. Caitlin, see you're too cold. Me, I'm temperature controlled. Thursday. Liam at my door with takeout. Insists we cook together. I watch him slice onions, he complains about the distance. Swears I never let him in. Asks what I wrote lately that wasn't for work. Think nothing. Says wish you'd write something for me, not just ads. Shrug, give him a fake smile. He, sometimes you feel like you're not even here with me. Me, sometimes I'm not. Awkward silence and the smell of burnt garlic. Later in my bed. He wants to talk about us. Wants more date nights, more passion. Says you never do the little things, no hand-holding, never say I love you first. Asks what I even want. Search brain for answer. Brain file not found. Say maybe I just love differently. He, do you love me at all? Me, I don't know if I love anybody the way they want. He, you'd rather write ads than write about us. Me, quietly maybe. Midnight. Liam gone. Best friend texts, trouble in the poetry department. Me, sometimes being alone feels safer than being wrong. Her, or maybe men are allergic to emotional precision. Laugh emoji. Stare at my notepad. Blank page balks at me. Eyes burn, closet stuffy. Remember mom's voice, let them chase you but not catch you. Remember ex's voice, you're too much and too little at the same time. Remember holding hands in public, then pulling away. Remember Valentine's Day last year. Liam booked a table, brought me daisies, said this is what couples do. Me spent the car ride wishing I was anywhere else. Scroll through IG. Everyone performing romance, or at least performing happiness. Me perform disinterest like a Tony Award winner. Can't tell if I'm more afraid of commitment or being seen as needy. Friday. Liam texts. Says he wants real affection, not just snarky poems. Says I'm not romantic, not really. Message stings. Part of me wants to scream. Other part wants to prove him wrong. Open Notes app. Stare at the blinking cursor. Sudden memory of high school. Wrote love poems for shy boys in English class. Never signed my name. Let them take the credit. Now I can't even muster a cliché. Type. I am not your sunrise. Just a nightlight that forgets to turn off. I am cracked mugs, unmade beds, old receipts. Love in parentheses, not exclamation marks. Not here to star in your indie romance. I am a footnote, not a dedication. Read it over. Line edits kill the flowery bits. Make each word sharp. Send the poem to Liam. No subject, just for you. Throw my phone across the room. Instant regret. Nah. Weird sense of relief. Like popping a zit you've been picking at for years. Walk around the block. City is loud, alive, couples making out under streetlights. Cold gust shakes my hair loose. Look up, one window glowing gold. Wonder what it's like to wake up next to someone and feel full instead of invaded. Phone pings. Best friend, WTF did you send to Liam? He's posting weird indie lyrics. Me dumped him in a poem. Her, you would. Me better than ghosting. Her, iconic but psychotic, maybe legendary. Me finally living up to my reputation. Her, you okay? Me, I'd yet. Saturday morning. Sun leaking through dollar store curtains. Make coffee, burn toast. Read emails, nothing important. New IG DM, coworker from accounts, wanna really get drinks this time. Pause. Me, maybe later, busy falling in love with my own breakfast RN. Mom texts, I heard about Liam, what happened? Me, he wanted something I wasn't selling. Her, don't wait too long to settle, I worry about you. Me, I'm not an egg timer, mom. She sends a single red heart. Almost reply, I love you too. Don't. Afternoon. Face the poem again. Line after line, unromantic, honest. Not what romantic comedies promise, not what Liam wants. But real. Maybe it counts. Evening poetry open mic. Friends there to watch. Read a new piece out loud. Heart skips but voice steals. Crowd claps, someone says brave. Exit through back alley, smoke a cigarette for the first time in months. Feel the city pulsing. Feel myself, not someone's dream or punchline. Rain starts to fall. Think about Liam, about dating apps, about the grind. Think about wanting to be held but hating feeling owned. Think about being called not romantic as if that's a curse. Think about all the love I've buried under headlines, drafts, armor. Best friend meets me at the bar. She, did you really dump him in a poem? Me, the most romantic thing I could do, honestly. She, love is tragic, love is cringe. Me, love is complicated. Her, at least you feel something, even if it's only in poems. Me, maybe one day I'll write a happy one. She, don't hold your breath. Walk home alone. City stinks of rain and regrets. Stop under a street lamp, try to write another poem in my head. Words stick like gum on my shoe. For once, no rush. Breathe in the cold. Remind myself I'm not broken, just different. Remember it's okay not to glow on command. Not everyone fits inside a sonnet. Sometimes not romantic is more honest than sweet lies. Maybe I'll never be someone's sunrise. Maybe I'm just nightlight that never quits. And right now that's enough.